Hi everyone and welcome to the mini sampler, the last seasonal championship in the festival playlist for spring of Series 10 in Forza Horizon 5. This one takes place in Hot Wheels, so if you don't have the DLC you won't have this champ, but if you do, that's a couple of free points towards your seasonal progression and an exclusive clothing item if you care about that kind of stuff. Now the name of the champ suggests that we should be driving these mini buggy cars, but I don't really like them that much, so instead I chose to drive this Ford Ranger T6 Rally Raid that I frankly speaking never drove before at all, so I decided to just give it a go quickly. I don't know how it measures against other cars that are offered in the selection. It is quite possible that the Macan Rally Raid, which is right in front of me now, is performing better for this kind of task, but it also might be that just the driver in the car ahead is a better driver than me. That's not very hard to find either. So either way, both cars seem to work absolutely nicely against the AI. As you can see, we passed all of them before the first quarter of the race was passed. So we just need to bring it home really, just drive and not miss any checkpoints, not mess up too badly, both of us really, because there's only two of us in the lobby. That's a little bit unusual, not many people at all, but it's okay. But when there's only two people in the co-op lobby, that means one winning means the team win regardless of the second person's position. Because if I come last while my teammate comes first, that's 650 points for Team Humans and only 600 for the AI. But I don't plan to come last, to be honest. The gap to AI keeps increasing to the point that they're probably now driven by the rubber banding algorithm rather than actual driving. And yeah, even if I mess up, I should be able to recover within the time that is required to win this championship. I don't expect any problems, and the way it goes, we probably only gonna have two races in this championship. I can't imagine us losing the next one and AI having like a extremely cool comeback in the difficulty. Now usually when the races are this one-sided, there's no comeback from it for AI. So let's go for the second race, and that's another hazard sprint. Again, I don't expect anything different from what we just had. I'm starting ahead of my teammate, but there's only two of us, so it doesn't really matter. And the drive I've seen from my teammate in the previous race suggests that's a very qualified, clean driver, so I don't expect any bad surprises there. We just need to pass through all of the AIs and we should be fine. The really low difficulty of Hot Wheels DLC seasonal champs seems to be a repeating pattern now. All of them that we've seen since the release of the DLC have been extremely easy, which is kind of opposite from what we observe on the mainland Mexico, where the seasonal champs keep progressing towards higher difficulty really, and right now they are probably at the highest point in terms of how hard they are since the release of Horizon 5. And even if I try to remember the whole length of Horizon 4, I don't recall the seasonal champs consistently being as hard as they are now in Mexico. But yeah, as I said, not in Hot Wheels. Seem to be super easy. Again, 1-2 between us. I seem to have lost my teammate somewhere behind. He's still driving second, but very distant second. Considering that I wasn't able to pass him in the first race, I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe he just got bored of driving alone ahead and is toying with AI for some reason, playing some sort of a holding game while there's nobody behind to hold against, but that I can only speculate. I can't imagine. Yeah, well, now he lost a position to one of the AIs. He's definitely keeping them back and slowing them down. There's absolutely no reason why he wouldn't pull out from them the moment he presses acceleration, really. But yeah, that just means we have even easier race. I think by now I can miss a checkpoint or two without losing the lead at all, without the need to catch up, but that's okay. Guarantees pretty much, I mean, it was already guaranteed that we'll have a 2 races win for the seasonal champ, and now we are at the very end of this track and just the last final, well, it's not a straight, it's a bend, but yeah, you get the gist. We are coming to the end of this seasonal champ. Yeah, I can't even see them behind. So right, that's it for the last seasonal championship for this week. There's been 4 of them again. We'll see how it is next week, and I hope you enjoyed the view. With that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.